Hello everybody, and welcome to another of my videos on Dungeon Crusher Soul Hunters. I appreciate you taking some time to watch this video. This video is on the second week of Veggie Week, and there are some changes to it, but there are also some things I wanted to show you that I missed in the first week. I didn't have an opportunity to do. The first thing is, let's go back to the event portion of it. You can see here I'm already at 4 million points, and let's just review the rules here real quick. It's like any other boss week, okay? So every time you kill one of the bosses, then you get X amount of points based off of your base amount, and then also the bonuses that you get. And so I went ahead and scored up to here, so I could go ahead and get these rewards, and also I'll get Space Trooper, Star Hunter rewards, but really I'm doing it for the Hyperspheres, and so that's the reward level I got there. I got some holograms, I got some mythic orbs, but I am not going to go for the 20 million points to get the Cucumber chest. The Cucumber chest has these really cool rooms that I'd really like to get, but I'm not going to do 20,000 or 20 million points in order to get it. And then, if you make it into the top 50, you do get a vegetable chest here, which gives you one of these, and then what's that guy? Celeros and Merciless. Or you could get Celero, so you can get one of these guys or this guy. Plus you get the bottles and the star elixirs. And so you have to get in the top 50 in order to do that. I'm not sure if I will be able to get that or not. We'll see. But if you make the top 10, you get this Cucumber Deathbringer guy. And those are the rewards you can get for individual. And then for clans, now this is the important part. You can see my clan is already at like 34.5 million points, and in order to get maximum, you have to get 36.25 million points, so we're pretty close. It's only Monday, we should be able to hit that sometime today. But again, here are the good things, these tomato slices. So you can get a lot of these tomato slices by getting up to there with your clan for the event. And so that's what my clan's trying to do, and we're already pretty close. We just need 1.75 million left in order to do that. Now, there's the change to this, okay? Let's talk about sieges. Now, you've done sieges, you've seen my videos on sieges, and you know how they work. These sieges are different. Let's talk about clan sieges first. Take a look at the rewards for that. The rewards are not too terribly different, except for if your clan makes it in the top 100, you get one of these vegetable chests, and all you get from that is one of these 4 basic heroes, which I already have all 4 from the tomatoes from last week. But here's also what your clan will get for you. These bait pumpkins, right? And so what these do is they summon a vegetable boss that you can kill. It's kind of like a demon horn. And so you can take these with you into the future. And so as your clan progresses in points, you'll get these little guys. And then if you guys get a maximum of 56 billion, then you get max rewards, 56.5 billion. You get max rewards, and you get all of these pumpkins for future usage. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the big ones, 5 of the medium ones, 5 of the lower ones. Okay, and then the rest of the points are just standard, normal points. And then you also get an opportunity to get a lot more demon horns as well as a clan. Let's see. And then what can make it worth it if you're fortunate enough to get all 4 of the champions, there's the individual rewards. Okay, so the individual rewards, if you make it into the top 10, you get this tomato dude. If you make it into the top 100, you get this guy. And then you can get vegetable chests, again, for these guys, which I already have, so they're nothing important for me. And then the other thing is, for max rewards, again, you get more of these pumpkins, the bait pumpkins. But here's where it starts to get interesting. So if you can make it to almost 2 billion points yourself, you get lots and lots of tomatoes. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 37, 39, 40. You can get 40 of those tomato slices. Now, what are those tomato slices good for? I'm glad you asked. I actually have a couple saved up this time, and so I can actually show you. Let me scroll over a bit. Let's get into this. And go to the heroes section. We'll scroll over a bit. Here they are. Here's those tomato packs. Okay. So again, for these, for the first one, you get this. I think this is a level 3. And in it, you can get one of these 8 heroes. And so far, I have this guy, and these 4. I do not have these 2. And that's the thing. In order to do really, really well in these siege events, you need all 4 of these guys. Because it says here that, first of all, with this week's boss, you get a times 15. So it's almost like the siege hero of the week, the 230 M's and 4 M's. But here, if you have all 4 champions and the enemy has a vegetable, each of your champions get 150%. That's a lot of bonus points. Okay, so having all 4 of them is very, very key. So I'm really hoping to get these 2 here, the elf and the human. So we'll buy a couple of those. But first, let's go ahead and talk about these other things. And so in this one, you get a bait pumpkin, and you get these things, bottles, emeralds, and power attack horns. If you move up to the second level, you get star elixir, and more of those. Now, the last level, this is the important part for getting your max rewards, right? You can get 200 bottles and some gems and some guilds, but you can get these cool runes. This is really what I'm after because I really need them. Defender rune, don't have it. Sneak rune, don't have it. I could use a couple of those. Both of those actually. Rage runes, I got a couple of those, but I could always use more. And then Fortitude, which is another good one. Not as cool as Defender, but it is definitely useful, and it does work well with Defender as well. So those are the top 4 that you really want to go after. These ones are pretty cool. Raises your attack by 25%, raises your defense by 25%, raises your wisdom by 25%, and raises your agility by 25%. Those are pretty good to have as well. And then you get down into these. Some of these are hatred against elves, hatred against undead, hatred against humans, and hatred against goblins. But this one, these are kind of interesting. I have one of these. I don't remember which one it is, but you get a plus 15 when your enemy, for each enemy that has an elf race. That's pretty good. And then undead and human, this is the one I have, for each human that is in the party. That's pretty awesome. And then the last one is for goblins. So those are actually fairly decent runes to get, especially for League, if you put them into the League. So that's what you have waiting for you. Oh, and then the last one here, you get 3 medium pumpkins, 2 little pumpkins, and some other goodies. So these 2 are the ones that are most important, I would think. Everybody has a different way to play, but I think those 2 are the way to go. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a few of these. 1, 2, 3. Let's start with 4. And then let's go and see what I get here. Okay. Let's hope I get those 2 champions. Let's scroll down here and find those. Alright, here we go. So let's open. Nope. Nope. Yes, alright, I got the elf. Now I just need the human. Alright, I got it. Sweet! So I opened those 4 and I got the 2 I needed. That's awesome. Alright, let's do a little happy dance. Happy dance. Happy dance. Happy dance. Happy dance. Alright. That makes me super happy. Alright. Let's scroll down here. Let's activate those guys. Okay. And there. Sweet. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and activate the other 2. Alright, so now I need to go into my siege lineup. And let's work on our deck. Oops. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to have to hire all these guys so I can get my... So I'm just checking the time. I'm going to take my daughter to school here in a couple minutes. So I gotta make this quick. Alright, that should be... Apparently not. Hold on. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure I get my 4... Oh, I know who's missing. I don't need them for right now. I get my 4 champions in there. Okay, so now after those, let's take a look. What do they do? Attack base. So what we'll want is we want some Z. We'll take the Space Warrior. Ziba, because he gives it plus 20%. We'll go with Jimbo because he adds 35%, but it only goes to 3, so you gotta be careful with that. Then let's put LG in there, and then lastly we want the Green Arbiter there. So the Green Arbiter will raise 30% bonus for them doing their special attacks. Okay, so let's save that, and I'm going to do 1 attack here just to kind of show you what it is. There are 2 big villains, and then 4 of these little guys. So the 4 little guys are like the ones that I have, the 4 special heroes that you can get. And so let's pop out these guys. So you can see that it's the Zucconator, this cannabis guy. Oh, cannabis, not cannabis, sorry. So let's go ahead and show you the attack, and then I'm not in top boss hour, so I can't show you. Oh, it's the cucumber and the tomato from the rewards that you could possibly get. Remember those? Those are the top bosses now. Holy cow. Did you see that? Okay. Let's go with this guy. I'll attack this guy, see what happens. And watch as these guys buff each other. Buff, 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 buff. More buffs. More buffs. More buffs. Look at all those buffs. Wow. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. When you don't have that, let me show you that real quick. When you don't have those super buffs, it is rough going, buddy. So let's throw Jameson in there just for fun. And let's attack this guy one more time. Show you what it's like. And then I'll be done with the video. See, so there's not very many buffs going on. I mean, they're normal buffs. Look at that. So you're not going to be able to do much damage. Plus he heals himself. Terrible. Terrible, I tell you. This is why it's so key to have the champion. Now, so I'm doing a little bit of damage, which isn't bad, you know, but when he starts actually hitting people, then he'll kill you real quick. So as you can see, I have one of my guys at Galaxy X. I went ahead and did that last week, and I used a lot of star elixirs to get him there, because I had just gotten him last week. Yeah, see, now he's on a tear, killing all my guys. Yeah, so that's why it is very, very key to have all 4 champions in your list and to be able to beat these guys down. And I'm also thinking about putting the elf into my Elves League deck, so we'll see how that goes. And we'll do another power attack real quick. Alright, well, there you guys have it. So I'm looking forward to getting a lot more of those tomatoes here during the siege. Oh, also, you're going to want to farm these guys. So you get a lot of points for just farming these guys. But in addition, you get... when you beat these guys, you get these little vegetables. So you can get different types of vegetables here. And what those are good for is crafting. So you can craft baked pumpkins. It's not showing. All right. So there's some recipes out there where you can craft those baked pumpkins that'll bring in the big top bosses, and they take those vegetables. And so you're going to want to do a lot of farming during this week so you can get as many of those as you can. In addition to that, you can also kill off your bigger guys, or your small heroes. Sorry. It's after these shots. Yeah, there. You can kill off your smaller heroes to get those as well. Okay? If you opened up a bunch of tomatoes and they have a lot of these smaller guys, which apparently they have lots of these ones. All right, so that's what I got for you today. Appreciate you watching my video. Go ahead and leave some comments or like my posts. Love it if you like my posts. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.